Homie, I am on. Homie, I am on. Everything come together looking like it's Voltron. I'ma get it while I'm here, couldn't get it when I'm gone.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Kevin Baylor back to you with another Rocket League update video. And Psyonix just dropped a new article, the item shop, and we are getting a closer look. As you can see on screen right here, they gave us a snapshot. It does say not final design, but it's for illustration only. But right from the jump, you can see kind of how the design is, or what they're going for. It looks very similar. Like I did a video a couple months ago, maybe 6 months ago, when they let us know that the crates were leaving. They did say that they were going to go towards a system like Fortnite has with the X-ray llamas and the save the world portion of the game. They're going to have daily items that are going to be around for about 48 hours. 24 hours. And then the feature items are going to be around for 24 hours. The featured items you could see right here are the Fennec, the import body. It's crimson. So you could tell right from the jump, all right, do I want this crimson Fennec or not? And then there's a regular pair of Infinium wheels. So you could decide whether or not you want those as well. But one of the things that really caught my eye is actually here in the daily items, they got a salty player banner. Yo, that's very weird to me because they did state that they're going to be normal drops still within game. So like you'll be able to get the toppers, the very rares, like I think they have Zeta wheels and the drinking helmet. And then they also have the non-crate very rares, which is like the salty player banner. There's a pizza player banner, the unicorn. There's a bunch of other things, the lightning, I think it's like yellow lightning. So there's a bunch of other things that, you could get from drops within game. But the thing that caught me was the fact that they did mention in the previous article that anything that you get from this item shop is not going to be tradable. They mentioned that the titanium white Dominus is coming and this is going to be how you get it. So I'm assuming it's going to be under a featured item. It's going to say Dominus import body and it's going to be titanium white, and you could purchase that and it's yours forever. You can't trade it or anything like that. So if you get, 5 player banners, are you going to be able to do a trade up? I don't remember. I feel like the article might have said you wouldn't be able to do a trade up. So, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. I'm extremely curious what this is going to do to the trading market, just how people are going to take it. I am very curious. So this is my third attempt of doing this video. The first time I just kind of went through it and I didn't like what I was saying. This second time, my audio got messed up. So hopefully third time is a charm. So I'm not going to read this. My other 2 times I had story time. Y'all could have listened to my beautiful voice, talk about this. And I'm not going to read it word for word. I'm just going to summarize it because I've read it 3 times already. Which sucks too, because my first video was my initial reaction too, because I hadn't read it. I saw the screenshot and I was like, ooh, I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna do a video when I get home, and word. So this update is coming in December. So we got only a couple weeks. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come shortly after the end of Rocket Pass 4 are we on right now? And I think that ends December 3rd. So like that, I want to say that week or shortly after, we're going to get hit with this update. So get ready. Like I said earlier, there are going to be timers for these items. The featured items are going to be here for 48 hours. The daily items are going to be here for 24 items or 24 hours. There are going to be so many different in-game items that they're going to be available. From this picture, it looks like only 6 from the daily, 2 from the featured. But I mean, think about all the freaking items that are in this game. There are so many items in this game. And then on top of that, you're going to know prior to purchasing whether that item is going to be painted, certified, special edition. So, you'll know when you get a titanium white car, you'll know if it's certified or not. But that means, man, they are going to have so many. I mean, they're just going to have to be constantly updating that. The good thing about that is they're going to have, this is my personal opinion. I haven't read it anywhere. This is just what I'm theorizing. They should have, this should give them, the design team at Psyonix, at Epic Games, this should give them so much time to work on items, new items, because instead of coming out with, a crate and having it get out by a certain time and having all these items in the crate, now they only have to worry about working on 1 or 2 banger items, introduce that for 2 days and then go on to the next thing. Have that rock on for 2 days and then go on to the next thing. I mean, they could come out with like an import every month, a new black market every 2 months. You know, at first I was thinking like, yo, a new import every 2 weeks, a new black market every month. But yo, that time goes by really fast. And it sounds good when you say it, but when you actually think about it, 2 weeks goes by really fast. So I don't know. We'll see. They do mention the conversion rate now. So they do say keys that are in your inventory on the day of the update will be converted into credits. One key is going to equal 100 credits. They break down the system here. You could buy 500 credit for $5. You could buy 1,100 credits for $10, 3,000 credits for $25, and 6,500 credits for $50. So I'm curious because I haven't bought my keys from, the Rocket League store in a long time. So I'm curious. Credits are still going to be tradable, so I'm curious what the market is going to be for the credits. It's probably going to be very similar day one, or actually, you know what? You never know, because people are probably buying keys now and hoarding them, so that this way they could stack up for the credits. And when the blueprints come out and all the crates that you have in your inventory turn into those unrevealed crates, or I'm sorry, the unrevealed blueprints, there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to be going through all of those and seeing what their crate could have been, and they're going to decide, do I want to build this blueprint, or do I want to just let it rock? So the first couple weeks of this update are going to be a lot of fun. I'm very curious. I can't wait for all the big YouTubers, John Salmon, Picklepixel, Flump. Well, Flump and SumlessCon, they don't really do crate openings, so I can't see them really doing much into this. But I hope Phantom comes back. Yo, he's got to do something. I mean, he's got to have like a horde of crates in his freaking inventory. So there's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of good content for those first couple weeks, just to see what everybody gets and everything like that. Another thing I wanted to touch on was they mentioned in this article the premium DLC packs no longer being available for purchase following next month's update. Right now, I had a video that came out a while ago that was talking about what happened to the Dominus. And there was like a glitch in the system where they did an update and the Dominus got removed from the game, and a lot of Dom mains were really, really mad. So I made an update and I told them that, it was just a glitch, and they fixed it in like the next couple of hours. That video actually did really well because people were freaking out. And I guess just the way I worded it, just people were like, yo, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? So now, I think I want to say like last month, something similar happened. They did mention that they're going to take away the DLC from in-game and they're going to give it to people for free. Well, I think with them doing that, they were trying to prevent people from buying it and wasting their money. So they took all those items out of the game, and I think that's like the Dominus, the Takumi, and all that stuff. So now people are like, damn, I want to play, like, and I think it's newer people, they're like, damn, I want to play with the Dominus and I didn't buy it. How the hell do I get it? And it's not in any of the item shops, it's not in the inventory. So they're like, what the hell's going on? So they're seeing that older video. So I had to do a little update on that video to let people know, like, yo, this is what's going on. So if you're here and you're listening to this far into the video, that's what happened with the Dominus. They are taking all the DLC out of the game. They're giving you those first 3 packs. The cool thing was I'm on Xbox, so for whatever reason, the Dominus, and I think most of these packs, I think it might have been 1 or 2 of the packs, because I have like the Dominus, I have the Takumi, I have one of the other cars. Those couple cars were already in my inventory. I didn't have to pay for them or anything, but for some reason on PS4 and I definitely know on PC, I don't know about PS4 or Switch, but you actually had to purchase those cars as a DLC in order to play with them. Well, now they're giving it to you for free. One of the things that I was very interested in was they're not giving you guys like credit. So if like you already bought it, you're just kind of SOL. Like they're like, oh, if you bought it, it's going to be in your inventory. You don't got to worry about it. But they are removing the premium DLC, which I believe the premium DLC is like your Batmobiles, your the Ice Charger from the Fast and the Furious, the Skyline, the Ghostbuster cars. All those they're taking out of the store, and they're going to bring them into this new item store and put them on a rotation as well. So if you want to get those cars, you can use your credits to get those cars. So if you want to get those cars right now, you have a couple weeks before this update comes on. So I would definitely recommend buying those cars so that this way you don't miss out when the next ones come around. Then they talk about the esports shop, and I think that's pretty much it. The esports shop is going to be the same. They're not changing anything. You'll still be able to go to the tab and use your tokens to buy your esports decals, your cars, the banners, and all that good stuff. So they're talking about all the new content coming in the next month. And we hope to keep you up. We hope that you've been keeping up with the latest info when you're ready to take the field in December and for the new year. So, you know, I got you guys with the hookups every time. But then I went over to the Reddit because the Reddit, people ask questions in the Reddit and some of the devs answer them. To be honest with you, this time around, there wasn't, I mean, I feel like they told us everything. So there wasn't really much room for for questions. One of the questions were, is the item prices going to be revealed? And they said that's going to be revealed along with the release of the next update. So once that update comes on, we'll know the price of the items. Somebody else mentioned, this was a silly question. I mean, I don't mean to play the person, but they stated, is the item shop the same for every player or is it randomized for each player? You could tell that person probably opens up a lot of crates. But no, I mean, that wasn't really a question for me because I couldn't imagine them randomizing it for each person. Like, could you imagine like just the luck with some people like, yo, I got a Striker Titanium White Octane in the item shop. And then somebody else is like, word, that was your featured item. I had a freaking burnt sienna Animus GP and it wasn't even certified. Like, yo, how mad would you be? So yeah, they stated that the item shop will be the same for every player. And then that's about it. I actually looked through this one comment. Somebody was saying that they're partial to this because they are actually excited for the fact that there's not going to be any more crates because they, you know, want to know exactly what they're getting. And that's always something that they wanted. But they also are not liking the fear of missing out system, which, I think when he means by that is like just, the possibilities of like opening a crate and that crate being a black market or something. It's like now, you know, you don't have that chance. Now you have a guarantee of like, okay, you could get a black market today, and that's it, or you're not going to get it. Like there's no chance for that. And I guess that's what people don't like about the gambling. That's personally what I did like about it. Quick backstory, when I first started playing Rocket League and literally the first crate I ever opened, I'll never forget this, but I was going through it and I took it. I think it was like, it had to be like a champion CC2 crate or something like that. And I was looking through it and I was like, I saw the purple stuff and I was like, ooh, I kind of want one of these. Like, this is pretty dope. And so I bought my keys and I was like, all right, I clicked the crate and I'm like, all right, this is what I want. And I clicked on it and it said, are you sure you want to open this crate? And I was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, I can't get this item. And, you know, so I'm like, all right, well, maybe I just hit yes and I'll get the item. And then all of a sudden I saw a freaking spinning wheel and I was like, what the hell is this shit? Like, yo, are you really telling me? All right, no, it's going to land on my item. This is just all animation. And then I got some random, I don't even remember what I got, to be honest, but I just know for a fact it wasn't the black market that I was wanting. Or I should say the mystery decal, because that's what it was called back then. But yo, I was so blown from that. Like, I was really mad. Like, yo, they really got a system to where it's teasing me to tell me what's in the crate and I can't even pick what I want. So, I mean, obviously now I open these crates like crazy. I've learned to enjoy it. I learned to love it. And I really like the aspect of, you know, it's not like I'm gambling and I'm like, okay, I'm hoping to do this and turn my profit and, you know, this is what I want to do. Yeah, that's gambling. But if I'm doing this for fun and I'm opening up the crate and it's like, yeah, I could get something whack or I could get something dope, like that's the fun of it. And, you know, I get both sides. I get why people say it's gambling, but I also feel for the people that are like, yo, it's just for fun. And that is what it is. So, word, I'm done with my rant. That's the update as we know it for now. These next couple weeks are going to be very interesting. I can't wait for the next article, which is probably going to be the update. Like I said, is going to be after the Rocket Pass, which ends December 3rd. So shortly after that, we'll probably see something real quick that'll lead us into probably a new Frosty event. They haven't said anything about the new Rocket Pass, which I don't know. I know Rocket Pass 4 picked up literally, like, I want to say a day or two after Rocket Pass 3. So we will see what's coming to Rocket League. I'm very excited. If you guys have stuck with me this whole time, much appreciated as always. I love it. I love y'all. Thank you for the 300 subscribers. Definitely doing something very soon. I can't believe that I have 300 people who saw my video and were like, yo, your content is dope. I want to subscribe and come back for more. Like that blows my mind. I know some people are here just for the giveaways, which is cool too. I love giving back, but I just, the fact that you stuck around is very much appreciated by me. And I know I say that every time, but I really can't thank you guys enough. So 300, here's to 300 more, and much love. Peace.